I don't know when I felt more bored, when I was watching the Shang-Chi trailer or when I was watching the Eternals trailer. It was probably the Eternals trailer. Before I get started, I'd like to kindly ask that you hit the like button and please subscribe to the channel for more content just like this.
Come on. Do it! Do it!
So the Marvel Studios teaser trailer for The Eternals has been released. I have to be honest, the reactions to the trailer are infinitely more entertaining than the trailer itself. The biggest point that people seem to be focusing on is the fact that the Eternals are showing up after the biggest threat to the universe has already been resolved, and that being Thanos.
Take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
There's a throwaway line about how they only watch and they are only interfering now, which just seems like an easy way out of explaining why they haven't been involved in every single major event that's happened in the MCU up until this point. I understand that the idea behind introducing the Eternals now is because they're probably just trying to fill out the roster after Endgame, but this is yet another example of how the concept of a shared universe only works to an extent in movies. You see, in the comics, all these characters exist already. They're already established, so they can come in and out of the story as they please. But in the movies, you have an established universe with 20-some movies, and in those movies, there's never been mention of the Eternals, or mutants, or the Fantastic Four. So just randomly trying to introduce those characters now makes things feel a little bit convoluted, and quite frankly, it just makes no sense. The MCU had a beginning and it had a finale. Anything after that is going to feel tacked on because of it, and this movie feels very tacked on.
That makes sense.
And you get the impression that Marvel believes that they can take every C-level character that the general audiences probably won't recognize and turn them into the Guardians of Galaxy, but it just doesn't work that way always. I would think there would have to be some kind of hook in order to bring those people in, but knowing how modern audiences operate, I guess having the logo over top the title is enough to get people in these days. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. It's not enough for me personally, because like the Shang-Chi trailer, I found this trailer to be very generic and boring.
Fuck me, right?
There was a time when movies were aesthetically pleasing, in addition to offering you unique stories as well as memorable characters. I got none of that from this teaser trailer. And yes, I get it, it is a teaser trailer, but it showed me nothing that would constitute a tease that is supposed to get me interested in watching this movie, which is kind of the point of a teaser trailer. All the characters look ordinary, they're very indistinguishable between each other. The story, while it may or may not be accurate to the comics, remains to be seen. The idea of an advanced group of beings watching over us but not getting involved in our development has been done before many times. It just hasn't been done in the MCU, but that doesn't make it unique or interesting.
This is whack! I can't get jiggy with this shit!
As far as the aesthetics go, this shit looks pretty dull. The look of it honestly reminded me of all those teen fiction movies that they were making a while back that seemed to be all the craze. Like the Maze Runner and all that other shit that they were making. Just again, attempting to appeal to the lowest common denominator. They're not stepping out of their comfort zone, they're just giving us the same old shit over and over and over again. It feels very safe. I'm admittedly not into Guardians of the Galaxy, but you kind of see why that movie succeeded, because it was bright and it was colorful and it was distinguishable from everything else that Marvel was doing at the time. There's nothing distinguishable about the Eternals. And of course it's Marvel Studios, so they had to break this dull atmosphere with another lighthearted joke at the end of the trailer.
Had you ever heard of the healing power of laughter?
It's getting to the point where the trailers are almost as formulaic as the movies at this point. You have to break the tension because you wouldn't want anyone to think the stakes were too high.
Ha ha, very funny, motherfucker!
What makes it worse is that the joke wasn't even funny, and it's actually kind of tone deaf when you think about it. It's about how Iron Man and Captain America are gone, and one of the Eternals volunteers himself to step up and lead the Avengers. Everyone laughs, but all it really does is reinforce the idea that you don't have new characters to replace those old characters that anyone gives a shit about, or can take seriously. So the joke kind of collapses on itself.
No shit.
The trailer was honestly a waste of internet connection for me to even watch it. It's completely void of life and does nothing to interest me in this story or these characters. So I want everyone out there to prepare themselves for all that Eternals merchandise to be clogging up the shelves at your local store. So did you see the Eternals trailer? Let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time right here on Real Shift. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Y'all be cool. No, no.